Boom.
Yeah,
We be live.
what's
So
good, y'all?
now we share. Now we share.
We just sitting here waiting for this minute to clock down so y'all can see our pretty faces.
Oops.
Let me turn these volumes down. So we all set and ready to go. I think we got a good show for y'all today, people. Doing a radio show or a podcast or whatever, anything you got to
Whatever you
do,
want to call this.
you got to research. You have to research. So
Whatever you want to call this.
That's what we've been doing.
All right. Should we reveal the
reveal our faces to the people that's looking? What's good, everybody?
Here we are.
It's the Crockett and Tubbs show. It's Crockett over here. I'm Tubbs. What's good? We got a good show today. It's been a good week for me. I'm pretty sure it's probably been good for you.
But, I think it's been a good week for me.
I feel good. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of the week. We got my peoples in the building. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's good, everybody? I'm about to say I got the link. If y'all want to be on the show, just click on and come on. You know what I'm saying? But today we got some things to put out. I like to say greetings, Sonny. It's been a while since I seen you. I know you've been busy back to work. And
I saw you last night.
I know, but I mean, you saw me last night. That was more because I just happened to be in the car and smoking my blunts.
I saw you and Mike.
And yeah, we had family dinner. We had the crab boils. So I was like, hit my man Sonny up. But yeah, I've been doing some research.
What is your research, sir?
Before I get into my research, I just want to say I've completed my first challenge.
Oh, the push-up challenge.
Yes, I completed. The guns is looking mighty nice, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But it was a good cause. 22 push-ups for 22 days for 22 vets that took their lives. Suicide awareness and suicide is very serious. And I will always be the first to say, you can call me. You can call me, anybody. Call me. Call my number's on my Facebook page. I don't have a problem with you calling my phone number because it's called hanging up if you play with my phone. But on a serious tip, if you have issues with dealing with depression, anxiety, and or you losing somebody, just pick up a phone. If you're a vet, call VA hotline. If you're not, just call 911 or just call somebody that you think can help you, whether it's your mom or a friend, best friend.
Shut up, Rob Kahn. You don't care about veterans taking their own lives. I know you do.
Man, listen, I don't condone suicide at all, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm the first to say you can call me. I have no problem with that.
You can call me too, and basically what you'll find out is I'll just tell you how shitty my life is, and it'll make you feel real good about yours, and problem solved. You know what I mean?
Right. But yes, I completed my first challenge, and I want to say that the next challenge.
Rob said suicide lowers traffic. He's a cold SOB.
You cold, man. You cold, Rob. What's good, bro? You cold, man. Hey, baby, my baby watching. She making sure I'm gonna have a good show because she helped me with my research. But I can't get into the research yet because I got to say one thing, that I am starting a challenge tomorrow, and this is really for everybody. I think this will be a good cause, and it's for my uncle who is dealing with kidney failure. He's my best uncle. He's one of my favorite uncles. But I've talked to him, I spoke to him, and he's in good spirits. He's on dialysis. And when he told me everything, I was just like, during the middle of this push-up challenge, and I was just thinking that, like, I've never started a challenge for a cause, for anything that was meaningful. And so when I told him that I was going to do this push-up challenge, do this sit-up challenge for him, he was all for it. First thing he said was, if you do it, Ryan doing it, which is his son. So it's not just to make my cousin do it. It's just to get an awareness out there for anybody that's overweight, mainly.
Hold on, I gotta correct my boy, Rob Kahn. You son of a bitch. This is a Purple Heart vet right here.
Hey, and you can't talk. hey, I'm gonna say this. We can take it to the streets.
No, not with
Nah,
him.
I know.
But
no,
I love you, Jesse. But not.
I'm not violent. I just like to joke around, and I know Rob. So
he said, "Sorry about your uncle. Sonny is still a twat, though." Yeah, that's more like it.
Now, my uncle, he's in good spirits. He's down for everything. He's like I said, he's doing his dialysis and everything. But the challenge was so I could understand to make sure I was doing this right. And I had to ask my wife, I said, is this like cancer? Is this name for something? She said, no, it's called kidney failure. So I looked it up and I have an article that I would like to read off my phone. I can't.
This is where it all goes downhill.
I know how to read, y'all. But it's not, I'm not gonna read all of it. I'm gonna read the key points. Basically, kidney failure comes from being overweight, high blood pressure, diabetes, and that's mainly in people that's obviously overweight can get you diabetes. I've had high blood pressure, and that's only because this shoulder I had issues with last year, it made my blood pressure spike. So they had to put me on amlodipine, which for 6 months just to keep my blood pressure down because of the pain. But now I'm off of it. I still got to make sure my blood pressure don't spike a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So that way I can maintain it. But for those that's overweight, obese, black males, high age, not all blacks, it's everybody, but if you meet these requirements, then you are susceptible to possibly to get this. If you are alcoholic, you do drugs, they won't give you a transplant.
What about weed?
I don't know. I'm not even a doctor. I will hope that they still give you something if you are a marijuana smoker because they're testing and using it, and for patients that might already be on it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a good question. If somebody's already on marijuana prescribed marijuana for.
Rob says, seriously, I hope he is okay. My dad is going through something similar.
So, Rob, know what I'm going to do? You're going to be a part of my sit-up challenge because that'll be for support for your dad. So
yeah, Rob could use to do some sit-ups.
I got 1,400 plus friends on my Facebook, and this is not a push-up challenge for vets. This challenge is for everybody. If y'all don't want to get up, and y'all don't have to support it, y'all really don't. But if you know somebody that's going through something if you know somebody that's overweight, you know somebody that could use the help or could use just to push, hey, let's go work out, let's go walking. You know what I'm saying? Just to sweat and help that person bring some of that weight down, then do these sit-ups for them. I'm gonna randomly select names off my friends list. I don't care who you are, whether you know me or not. If you are a friend of mine, I'm gonna click you. It's called 30 in 30 sit-ups in 30 days. It's the cause for kidney failure. And like I said, there's an article that I'm gonna share to my page. And the writer for this article is Nathaniel Weiss, Weize or something like that. Oh no, that's another article. I'm sorry. But this one here is from the MayoClinic.org. And the causes, I'm reading right off the phone. Causes: chronic kidney disease occurs when a disease or condition impairs kidney function, causing kidney damage to worsen over several months or years. Disease and conditions that cause chronic kidney disease include, number 1 on the list, type 1 or type 2 diabetes. Number 2, high blood pressure. Number 3, I can't pronounce this.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
It says, my wife said glomerulonephritis or something like that. But it says in the inflammation of the kidneys filtering units. And then you have interstitial nephritis.
Bro,
babe, I know you're gonna help me out, but I'm not a doctor. She knows all this, but it's an inflammation of the kidneys, tubulus, and surrounding structures.
Was this written for assholes like us to read? Because
This is written for doctors.
oh, no wonder. I'm like, I don't know,
But-
like 50 of these words that are in here.
I'm reading risk factors. Factors that may increase your risk of chronic kidney disease include diabetes, high blood pressure, heart and blood vessel, cardiovascular disease, smoking, obesity, being African American, Native American, or Asian American, family history of kidney disease, abnormal kidney structure, older age. So I'm gonna put all this in my on my page, so that way you can actually read this article for yourself. But this is my challenge, and it's starting tomorrow morning. And hopefully, whoever I choose off my list of friends, you will actually support this. And like I said, you don't have to. If you do, you don't. It is what it is. But this is what I'm doing as a challenge, and I've seen a lot of people always doing other people's challenges. That's a stupid challenge, but they still do it. So this is not a stupid challenge. This is actually PT. So if you're not trying to get in shape just to get in shape, then I think you got to look at yourself in the mirror and really look at what are you trying to do for yourself in 10 years from now. I'm trying to help you out now. So in 10 years from now, you can say, I'm glad I listened to JR because he really got me to lose some weight that actually helped me out. So it's just a conscious thing. You know, I'm very conscious about my weight, about my health, about everything. So one little thing that can help me out 5-6 years from now, I'm gonna do it. So for those that's gonna do this challenge with me, let's get it. For those that's not, you're gonna sit on the side and watch. Get your pom-poms ready because it's gonna be 30 days of doing some sit-ups, and I'm gonna get it out. You see what these 22 push-ups did for me, and I couldn't do it when I first started. I only can get up to 17. I stopped, I couldn't keep going straight. But on the 10th day, I knocked straight out 22. And from that point, I kept going. And I had shoulder surgery in October. And if I didn't get this cortisone shot last month, I wouldn't be doing the push-ups. But that's why I'm doing it. So
cool, man. It's a good cause.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's for something. Because of what we're going through right now. And
Rob says, I'm looking for entertainment. These guys are depressing me. Do we have anything to entertain Rob with? What do we got?
Actually, you know what? How about Rob? How about we're gonna skip through a couple of segments. Since Rob is saying that we're boring him, bring your ass onto this show.
Yeah, Rob, click on.
Give us some shit to talk about, Mr. Rob. Since you want to talk about what we're talking about, since it's not so inviting,
bring your ass on the show.
Come on to the show. I want to see you backstage and everything. But until then, I gotta say this.
Sonny is always entertaining to me.
COVID is spiked, and a lot of numbers went up. And my main, one of my favorite radio show hosts actually has COVID, and I'm like, kind of like down for him, but I'm praying for him.
Do we know where exactly it spiked?
Yes. I actually have that article. Y'all about to hear me read again. So, and like I said, this is all my research, and anybody can do it. Just ask Alexa or Google. But
how many windows you got open? Jeez.
You see how much they see? I'll be researching, dog. I'll be researching. Is it? Damn it! That's not it. I just had it up. I gotta find it. It was
while you're looking for that. You just reminded me of something.
Wait, I know where to go.
You reminded me that because you're talking about
I got it.
You found it.
All right. It says COVID-19 spikes, but most governors signal their staying course. And this article is, if you got an iPhone, it's on the newsletter app thing.
It's on thehill.com.
Yeah, The Hill. So it's by Nathaniel Wexel. This is article, but I'm gonna just briefly give you a couple of things, not the whole thing, but it says the coronavirus is spiking across more than a dozen states, but many governors are signaling that they have no interest in bringing back restrictive stay-at-home orders almost regardless of what happens.
Good.
Even governors with detailed metrics for reopening have shown little appetite for the plan for the inevitable virus surges. public health experts say there are less drastic measures to take than reimposing lockdowns. But as the virus rages, the warn time may be running out. They warn time may run out. This is a quote. Once you see cases rise, it's too late. A rising number of cases signifies a spread that's already happening, said Jen Cates, a senior vice president at the Kaiser Family Foundation. So my opinion to all this, and I haven't get a chance to read this whole article, and they actually have states. The average, I can read this. So it says the average states of confirmed cases over a 2-week period has doubled or more in Arizona, Arkansas, Oregon, and Utah. South Carolina, Nevada, North Carolina, and Florida have all set new highs over a 7-day rolling average. So I'm gonna just say this. My opinion for the reason why the spike happened is 2 reasons. People don't care. They're not following rules. And the protests. That's why I see that the spike happened. Not saying anything against the protests, but when I seen all these protests, and I understand it's a gathering of many people, so it's kind of hard to say have 6 feet apart. I get that, but if you are, you can stand. You don't have to be all in the crowd of people. You can stay as long as you stay 6 feet apart from somebody. But a lot of people wasn't maxed up. A lot of people wasn't following the rules. And now, since that all happened, the elderly number went down. The young to mid-age people spiked up.
Jim Campbell says it won't hurt the Utah Mormons. They are indestructible. There's something to that. I mean, if a guy gets sick, he's got like 8 wives to take care of him. You know.
I mean, if that's like Middle East, Iraq or Afghanistan or whatever. You got those countries where you can have 7 wives. I mean, what do you do when you like that? I mean, that's like, matter of fact, it's so funny. Not to get it, I'm not going to talk about that. I want to talk about this I heard today on the radio. The Bachelor. I know people out there watch this show. They have a black guy now that's going to be the lead. But what's so funny about this whole thing, he can't interact with the females no more because of COVID. How can he make a decision on who he wants to be with when he can't test the goods in the shopping when he's shopping for what he wants? He can't kiss. He can't make out. If y'all seen these shows, this is 40 years. This is 20 years, 40 episodes.
Isn't this the show where like the guy like fucks all the women on the show and then makes a choice like which one he's gonna
marry? Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. So now Hollywood just released that there will be no more love scenes in these upcoming movies. So now the movies got to change. The writers got to change the scenes. There's no more love scenes. There's a lot of movies out there that had dope love scenes, and you can't add no love scenes. Everything else is cool. No love scenes. No kissing, no love scenes, all that. So now you got
just The Bachelor, you mean?
No, this is Hollywood.
Really?
Movies when they start making movies, like it's no. You think you're gonna have an actor or actress knowing this COVID is going around is going to want to have somebody kiss them during this time?
I don't know. I think they still will.
I don't care how much money you'll give me.
Well, that's you, but
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of actors and actresses out there that's not going to jeopardize their career just to kiss somebody in a scene.
You throw me a couple $1 million, I'll fuck a COVID patient. I don't give a shit.
You're nasty.
Yeah,
you nasty. Yeah.
I was telling you, bro.
Yeah, it is. Yes, he is.
Hey, money.
I seen this video. This guy was having sex with a homeless chick, right? Black chick, and young dude, and he's getting filmed by bystanders or maybe his friends. This girl was like, "Ew." He pulled out no rubber at all. He said, she got AIDS. He just looked. It's so funny. He looked. He just stared. He just was dumb. He ran away. He's like, "Yo, you didn't even strap up." He's in his homeless chick raw, bro.
Yeah, but
so
I've heard that female to male transmission of AIDS is very rare.
I don't give a damn. Hell no. There's no way you gonna pay me. I don't care how much money in the world. He's not gonna have me. Nah. I won't. I don't care.
Rob, we're talking about fucking people with AIDS. Come on.
You crazy. I'm not talking about that. That's you the one that came out and said, man, I can't do it. I can't do
that. Yeah, Robbie, you're right. AIDS is next.
Yeah, nah, not me. This is the daredevil right here. Crockett.
No, I'm definitely cool, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, I just don't think people in Hollywood are going to be that, like, they're going to get over it. They're still going to have.
I mean, they're going to get. I mean, it's going to be a time to put it. I mean, right now, ain't nobody trying to do no love. Like right now, this is 2020. Look what this year have brought us.
Yeah,
death.
I know, but
that's what this year is.
I gotta be real with you, man. Like, I think people are sick of this shit. Like,
who ain't? I'm tired.
Yeah, but
the first time, this is what we said in Iraq. The first time you get complacent is when your ass be the one to be crying tears, saying, "Oh shit, I should have." I'm telling you, bro. That's what happens when you get complacent. That's when you got somebody you dying because everybody being complacent, everybody thinking everything is sweet and cookies and cream and shit, and now pop your cherry.
Wake me when we get to arthritis.
Hey, all right. Speaking of arthritis, I got arthritis in my knee. How about that?
I do. I have arthritis throughout my back, my whole body.
We talking about arthritis now, Robbie. Yeah. So is that gonna make you come on the board? Nope.
Actually, I do, Jimmy. I have a hemorrhoid.
Now, I never had one of those. Never had a hemorrhoid. But
I gave it a name, Steve.
Steve. You gave your hemorrhoid a name? Steve. We got glasses like Urkel.
Oh my Jesus. I don't know what the hell we're talking about anymore.
But anyway. I do want to say something. We do have, I didn't put this out. I put it out last Friday. But I do have a new design in the store. The Sugar Bee shirt design, Sugar Bee promo is added to the list of, added to the shirts for the JR Apparel.
JR Apparel -6 on Teespring.
Yes. So go to teespring.com/store/JR-apparel. My bad. JR-apparel-6.
Right.
Yes. So, but yeah, I'm giving away some merch for the 20th person to chime in or call in for every month. And right now, I'm not going to give you how much we are at now. So if you haven't been keeping up with the show, then you won't know the number that we're at. So I know where we're at. So, but I'm gonna love to say, guess what? You are the winner. I can't wait to say that. So once that happens, that person will get a notification and get a shirt or hat. I mean, not hats. I haven't got the hat yet. Shirt, hoodie, whatever, to their house and whatever you want. So that's the JR giveaway. Anybody want to come on? You're more than welcome to come on the show.
Jimmy, check your Instagram or your instant messenger, Jimmy. Jimmy Campbell. Look at your instant messages.
So right now, this week has been a good week on my standpoint. As far as the challenge, the corona. Oh shit! Went to the beach yesterday. Went to Clearwater Beach, and that sucked for me because in the middle of me trying to swim out to the buoy, I had a cramp. I caught a cramp in my fucking foot, and then it shot up to my shin, and I'm sitting there trying to swim back to shore, and it was hurting. So I'm bouncing around in the water, holding one leg, and I'm sitting there and I had to.
This is how I die.
Yeah, I'm sitting because I was, all these. My man Mike was out there. We was out there, and he started this thing like, I dare you. I give you $100 if you swim out to that buoy. And as he says this, we have like a lot of family people around us. So you have this guy that this all white people swim. Y'all motherfuckers know how to swim. I don't swim. Like, I can save my own life in a certain amount of height of water.
Can you dog paddle?
I can dog paddle. I can do all that
there
shit.
You go. That's all you got to do.
It's just that when you're dealing with I'm not a surfer, and my stereotype for white people. I'm sorry, y'all stereotype us. I'm a stereotype y'all. Y'all some surfers. Y'all motherfuckers know how to swim. This little boy, his mom, his sister swam out to the buoy, and as they're swimming out there, they all waving, "Hey Jesse, hey Jesse!" Everybody say Jesse. Mike had like Jesse. They all Jesse, trying to
Cheering
get
you
me to
on to get to
swim.
the buoy.
And while my ass is getting cheered on to swim out to a buoy, I'm catching a cramp. And it's like, "Oh, you got a cramp. Oh, that's the excuse." I was like, man, listen, I don't get all that peer pressure. That don't bother me. But y'all some swimmers. I give it to y'all. Y'all do some daredevil ass shit. I'm not doing that. I'm still in the fish tank. And the guy told me, yeah, sharks can swim this close to the shore. I was like, word?
Yeah, they can.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, I wasn't swimming out there.
Somebody was surprised to hear that all shark attacks happen near the beach. It's like, yeah, of course, that's where the people are.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't see
shark
no
attacks aren't going to happen in the middle of the ocean. There's nobody there
unless you crash or sink,
Yeah.
or you got to jump out there and you got blood and cut. Or once your blood hit that water, fish is coming.
Yeah,
you don't know what fish is coming, but something's coming because you got cut.
I went snorkeling one time and came this close to a barracuda. I was like, Jesus Christ, trying to swim away from it.
Have you ever parasailed?
Yes, one time.
Is it how fun is it?
It's fun. It's actually really fun because you go really high up. You're like 500 feet up in the air, and you're just parasailing. They're driving the boat down there
because they have that out there.
Yeah, it's real fun. I mean, if you're not scared of heights,
I'm scared of planes. I have a fear of flying in a plane because at least if parasail, I'm over water with a parachute on and I'm attached to a boat.
Right.
And what I observed yesterday, when the boat was out there, it was out there and it was up in the air. But when he came closer to the shore, he started reeling them in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm cool with that. I can handle that. But at least I'm not afraid of that. But planes, nah. I'm trying to do a trip to Vegas, and I told my wife today, I was like, so yeah, we can get the hotel. We can do the hotel, get the reserve hotel for now. And even though it's in a year, like January next year, you get the hotel. And she was like, so babe, you're not flying? I said, hell no, I ain't flying. We driving. I'm not. I said, I got 9 months maybe to decide on whether or not I want to fly to Vegas.
We'll have to maybe bust that. Parasailing fails.
See? Oh.
We won't bring it on yet, but just in case.
But yeah, I mean, I want to parasail. That looks fun. Something that I really been wanting to do since I've been out here. That's probably the only thing I wouldn't want to do. I mean, the ski-doos, that look fun.
Those are fun.
It's just that,
but you will fall off that thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I'm in the water. I mean, I know I got a life vest on and all that. But yeah, I heard you fall off of that a few times, quite a few times on that. I've never been on one of those. I
learned to go paddle boarding on the east coast of Florida, where there's a lot more waves.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, I fell off that thing about 100 times. I got a great workout just climbing back up onto the board.
Oh yeah, see. I mean, I can say a lot of that stuff just looks fun looking at it until you get on it, and now you're like, oh, okay. Now I don't want to snorkel. I don't think I want to do that one. I do want to parasail. I do want to get on a ski-doo and do some other things out in the ocean, but I'm not an ocean guy.
William, what do you mean make sure that it's not the week of CES in January in Vegas? What the hell's that mean?
Huh? Whatever?
He said, make sure that it is not the week of CES in January in Vegas.
I don't know what that CES is, but I'm trying to go there like the first week. So if it's the first week of January, then
I don't know what CES is.
CES, I never heard of that.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Who said that?
William Murphy. He'll have to
Murphy, what that mean?
What does it mean, man? Don't keep us hanging.
It was these kids jumping off the pier too. Like literally jumping off the pier.
I used to do that. I used to go to the quarries
But this the thing. It was white people doing it.
Oh, it's always white people.
But yeah, it's like
that's one of the big differences. They
looked at the office.
Oh, he said this is the largest convention in the world and everything gets booked up.
Oh. Well, I got to look that up then.
I mean, I think those are some distinct differences between white people and black people, because every time you see like some crazy fucking Red Bull fucking stunt shit, it's always it's always a
it was
white
just
guy.
kids jumping off the pier. They're like, "Stop! Don't jump off the pier! Don't jump off!" And they did it again. They did it twice, and nothing happened. They didn't get shut down. Nothing. If you would have had 4 or 5 black dudes, kids jumping off that pier, it was cops out there. It was everybody out there, and nobody came to their sand area, picnic area, whatever you want to call it. Nobody came over to them. Nobody bothered them. All he said, "Don't jump off the pier" on the megaphone. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Are you serious? Then when they jumping off, they damn near falling on top of each other. That's how close they were hitting the water because they were trying to hurry up before somebody came to them.
Like for instance, I've never seen a black person in a wingsuit.
That's the people that.
Those are the wingsuits where they jump out of the plane and
go
flying around.
Oh yeah, no. It looks fun, but nah.
I've never seen a black person do that.
Nah, me neither. I that looks fun, but nah, I ain't no. Even though they got the parachute that pops out and all that.
I will never.
You won't take $1 million to do that?
Nope.
But you'll fuck a Corona chick.
For $1 million. I'm just saying.
For $1 million, I would do that. I will fucking jump out of a plane with a wingsuit on.
I mean, maybe with
if I
training.
know I got a parachute connected to my back, I made sure it worked.
I seen a dude hit a bridge and he just in half. You know.
Well, see, I would have pulled the parachute.
Well, I'm sure he was thinking the same shit.
I mean, if I know I'm about to, if I know
shit went wrong,
but that's why you know. I guess that's my fear. There's nothing wrong with having fear.
Yeah, he said from January 5th through the 10th, the Consumer Electronics Expo.
No, we trying to be there like because my wife. That's because she works. Yeah, she works the 2nd, and we was gonna go leave on my birthday. Get there on my birthday, which is the 3rd, which is Sunday.
Yeah, so you might have to just look into that.
Babe, we might have to go mid-January. Mid-January, like I did before. It's all good. I only, we still gonna get on the party bus and all that. It's just that going out there on your birthday, everything is handed to you on a platter when it's your birthday. Like I was on a party bus and it was my friend's birthday, and they got damn near over half the price of the pay for the party bus. And I was like, man. He said, if you come here on your birthday, you got almost Vegas is like it opens the door for you.
I tell you, I've only been there once, and it was during the day. I didn't get a chance to be on the strip at night and check out.
The strip is beautiful at night. Everything I've ever seen about Vegas on TV when it came to sporting events. When I was there looking at it, I walked down. I wasn't expecting. You don't see all this other stuff, but when we first got there, like I said, the dude showed us where Tupac was killed. And the strip is huge. And when we came back to our hotel, we started walking down the strip after we dropped all our stuff off. We walked down the strip and we walked past the Bellagio. That's a walk to get where we was at. We was at the Excalibur. We walked down the strip. And once we got in front of the Bellagio, I'm looking at the panhandlers that's out there. This one dude literally was floating in the air.
Oh, like street magicians.
Yeah. So I stopped. I'm gonna try to find your secret. So I stopped. I got my camera on, video everything, and I'm just looking underneath him to see if there's anything. I couldn't see anything, bro. I couldn't see anything. People put their hands underneath him, like nothing, bro. Above him, nothing. Underneath him, nothing. I'm standing looking at the shit. I'm like, I don't know how he's doing that, but you see some crazy things on Vegas Strip from dancers, people in costumes, like it's Halloween, like Marvel. You see Hulk, Captain America, Thor, all of them. But you just panhandlers, and they always doing something for you, and they still got to hand out the change bucket thing, all that. But it's that right there is like circus. Vegas like a big ass circus, and everybody's out there. Somebody wants somebody. Everybody's out there to make money. Every single person out there on that strip is making some money, and that's how crazy. It's not like New York, 42nd Street back in the day, because that's the biggest city I've ever been in with the lights. Was New York. Vegas is the second city I've ever been in that was huge like that, like New York. But I've never seen that many panhandles on the street with coins and change.
They're all on the strip.
Mm-hmm. So the next time I go to Vegas, I'm actually gonna experience. I'm gonna go to old Vegas. I'm gonna actually go back to the Tupac spot to see physically. Like, I want to be out walking. I was in a limo, so we just driving
take
around.
pictures.
So I want to get out, take pictures of it. That's a memorial site, Eighth Wonderful World type thing. You know, a famous person died there.
Who do you think killed Tupac? Was it Suge Knight?
I'll say, from everything I've ever seen on that, I believe that Suge has something to do with it. I'm not saying because he was in the car with him. So I mean, anybody always plan a hit, they're always part of the plan. But nigga, don't hit me. Just don't hit me. I'm pretty sure that conversation. Don't hit me. Make sure you get him, but just graze me. Come on, that's a conversation. Anybody, just make sure you get me right here. But you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, he was the man. He was the man behind Death Row. He was Death Row. So anything he said,
had some shady dealings with people.
That's like Biggie. Everybody have their opinions about who killed them, but you know who was involved. And I'm not a cop. I wasn't there. I'm not, you know. But my opinion about it, I would say Suge had something to do with it because he had beef with Tupac. He had beef with Suge and all of them. The whole entire West Coast of people that dealt with Death Row. Even when Snoop was a part of Death Row, Snoop said some. I was home on it with Mobb Deep, all of them. New York, that West Coast, East Coast beef. Yeah, the people that we love right now was a part of that back then. Snoop was one of them, and I didn't like Snoop at that time. I didn't like Snoop being up like that type of Snoop. I didn't like that East Coast West Coast beef. I didn't like that because of what happened. You know, I knew that something was going to happen eventually. Somebody, and at that time, it wasn't no kitty. Oh no, we ain't playing. You go to California, you might not come back. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't mess with nothing like that. And I think if Biggie never went to California that day, he'd still be alive right now. That's my opinion about it. And anybody else that can agree, throw a thumbs up. But that's just, he said he put it in a song. What's that song? I'm going back to Cali. I forgot what Hypnotized. In the very beginning of the song, he's like, we're going to LAX. LA? It's Puffy said in the video. It was the part of the video. And he said the video started and it was in California. And his mom didn't want him to go. Not for that video, but his mom, when he was going to California, I think it was for that award show. His mom or whatever, his mom didn't want him to go to California. Because that was hot. That all that time was fresh.
Yeah. Because
Tupac already died. And now Biggie was getting these phone calls, threats and all that.
Yeah.
And now when he went to California, he got a threatening call in California. And like somebody, he's looking at the phone, like, and then he got killed the very next night.
Wow.
So, they say it's the cops, police was on the, dirty police is on the hit. It was a, perfect hit. He pulled up on his side, put how many rounds in the car, and Puffy wasn't in the truck with him. Puffy was behind him in his vehicle. So there's a lot of people who say a lot of things about that night. Why wasn't typically Puffy would be with Biggie all the time, and he wasn't that night. He was with another vehicle. But it is, it happened, and that's just my opinion. I think Suge was a part of both of them. That's just my opinion, and that's an opinion. It may have something to do with it because he was how on my Facebook he was the mafia boss. He was the mafia boss. So yeah, but hey, matter of fact, what do y'all think with everything we talked about today?
I wish Jimmy Campbell would look at his goddamn instant messenger.
What up, Mike the Goose, Leslie Brown? These are people that's on my feed. What's good? I appreciate y'all checking out the show. If y'all want to be a part of the show, let us know. We'll send you the link, or you can hit the matter of fact, I can just put the link on my page.
That's what I did.
Oh, you did? Okay. Well, if y'all want to hit that link, I'm about to put it on my page, so that way you can click on it, and it would bring you right to the show, right backstage. And Get out of here. Man, what just happened, Sonny?
Hmm?
There we go. Hit that link and it'll bring you right to the show. You'll be backstage, just follow the on-screen prompt, and you can come on. We had some guests on here a few times. This past month.
Tupac is alive and is now a member of the Illuminati.
Hey, they said they said that that it was a couple of years after they. Now, matter of fact, it's a guy that looks just like that Tupac movie that came out.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I wanted to
The
see that
dude
one.
looks just like Tupac, bro. And I said they should, that movie Notorious, the Biggie movie, they got the perfect two people to play the parts, but they had them in two separate movies. The Tupac dude that for the Tupac movie should have played in the Biggie Notorious movie, because they got the dude that played Falcon from Marvel, the black guy that played that's going to be the new.
I don't watch the superhero movies. You know that.
Damn, man, I can't talk to you about shit. You don't watch nothing. What's going on, man?
I do though. I'm currently watching Hannibal on Netflix, the series.
I haven't on Netflix. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's based on the
Hannibal
Silence
Lecter.
of the Lambs.
Yeah. I've heard about it. I just haven't watched it. I haven't even picked it up to see it.
It's actually pretty good. I like it.
Me and my wife, my wife binged the other night, like all night, on 13 Reasons Why. And I woke up, she was still watching it, and like literally still.
What is that? What was that show?
Oh, so you talk about Hannibal? This is 13 Reasons. This is you. I can't even explain this because you got to watch it. It's basically. I can't. It's.
What is it called again?
13 Reasons Why. Right, and it's basically is about a girl that committed suicide because she was raped, and she made these tapes, 13 tapes, and each tape had somebody that she blamed. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and that's cool, man. That's interesting.
So these tapes, everybody had that was a part of that. When that person's name was mentioned on the tape, that person had to get and read all the tapes. So everybody that was a part of it had to read every single tape to know why she killed herself, like why she committed suicide. It's a dope series. But yeah, my wife binged on it, and I ended up watching, I think, the last 3 episodes. And I've watched this show before. It's just the newest one. And they are seniors in high school now. This all happened, I think they was freshmen. So it's 4 years. The show is dope. If y'all don't know about it, it's on Netflix. It's called 13 Reasons Why. Yeah, it's dope. I like that movie. Yeah. I like that show. It's gonna make me go and watch the entire thing from the start and catch all the way up. Even though I watched the first season and I watched some of the second season, I just gotta catch it up now because they're seniors. And I watched the whole thing, the last episodes and all that. So now I just gotta catch myself up. This guy over here smiling.
It's because yeah, sure he will.
What's going on?
I'm just trying to.
He's rude, y'all. He's being rude.
No, I'm just trying to get people to come on, and they're.
If people want to come on, dog, you can't force them. If they want to come on,
everybody's scared.
They scared of the Rona. They scared because you said you're gonna take $1 million and have sex with the Rona.
No, all I'm trying to say is that I'm just not scared of this fucking thing.
I'm not scared of it either, but I'm gonna make sure.
I mean, I'm not gonna be stupid about it, but at the same time, I'm not gonna go like rubbing up on people when I'm out in public. But at the same time, I'm not gonna like do anything different. I'm not wearing masks, bro. I'm not gonna wear a fucking mask anywhere. I just don't give a shit. And if somebody says, "Why aren't you wearing a mask?" I'm gonna be like, because Florida statutes prohibit you from wearing a mask and carrying a firearm at the same time, and that'll shut them the fuck up. Yeah. Florida statute. You can't wear a mask and carry a concealed weapon. It's against the law.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It's in the Florida statute.
Okay.
You can't be having a mask on while you.
While you're carrying. I get you.
A
robbery or something. I get you.
Yeah. So when someone says to me, "Well, how come you're not wearing a mask?" I'll be like, "Because I'm carrying a fucking gun." What?
I feel you.
I'm just over it, dude. I'm over the fucking panic. I'm over these fucking pussies.
Language.
Sorry. I'm just over
That
it.
language.
I'm
That language.
over it. I'm over this fucking Corona shit. Over it.
I mean,
don't fucking care
everybody.
anymore.
I mean, you should care, but I get what you're saying. Care about it, but I understand. No, I understand what you're saying.
I mean, I care in the sense of like I care about people, that are dying, but I'm not like. First of all, I'm not going to I don't have anybody that is like in an at-risk situation that's around me. So like if I were to get it and infect somebody, it would be somebody that would likely get over it. You know what I mean? I'm not visiting old people. I'm not, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just tired of this shit, man. People running scared.
And so that's where I sometimes I look at it like, when people get tired of it, that's where they get complacent. And that's, like being in Iraq. I was tired of being there. I was so tired of being there from the day we got there. From the day we put my feet in the dirt, I was tired of being there. You know what I'm saying? I watched this guy.
I think that's a little different. I mean, you're in a war zone.
No, it's not. Because it's something that the war zone that can kill me.
Right.
Corona can kill you.
It can, but it's very unlikely. It has a 99. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know if that is going to have. You don't know what your body's going to react to. You don't know what's going to be the end all be all to say, boom, now Sonny got it because he did this wrong thing. The one thing he didn't do, he just did it. Boom, now he got it. You can't predict the future. No one can predict the future. I can't say I'm gonna walk out this coronavirus clean.
But that said, I'm willing to take the risk.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have nothing against that. I can't control you. Nobody can control Sonny.
That's what I'm just saying. So I'm just willing to take the risk. And the people that I know, like for instance, the people that are coming and training at the gym, like they're all willing to take the risk. They know the risk. They're aware of it. They're fully aware of it. Yet they choose to come and simulate combat and train and have fun. And so far, it's so good. We haven't had any problems. I had one student get sick. And he thought he had corona because he had a high temperature, but it turns out he just had like the flu or something because he tested negative for corona. So he was good to come back after he healed up. But no, we haven't had any problems. And I would imagine.
So I have a question for you.
Sure.
I want to see how this man answers this. God forbid this happens.
I would be happy to.
What if somebody actually came to your gym and came out corona positive? What would you do then?
Well, I would definitely tell everybody, and I would make sure, tell everybody to get tested. And, that's basically all you can do. If you test negative, boom, you're good. If you test positive.
Now, what if you test positive?
Well, then if I test positive, my coaches are going to have to take over while I self-isolate until the shit goes away.
Okay. I just want to see what was your plan.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'm not going to keep going out there and infecting people if I
because I remember I reading something like you said you want to, like you said, you're going to keep your business open regardless, whatever. I get that, you're a business owner, but like I said, no one can predict what's going to happen tomorrow.
True. That's true.
So like, let's say you got X amount of employees, and now you got half of your employees infected. Can they still run your business?
That would be a hell of a worst case scenario.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But it's like, I hope God forbid it happens. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. God forbid it happens. I hope it don't. But you gotta put yourself in that situation. Like, damn, if it's do happen, I might have to shut my shit down again, possibly.
I mean, we'll see. God forbid something like that happens. But like,
and I was gonna say, I'm not that. I don't.
The only way that I would shut down my business, it would be on my terms.
Right. Okay.
Like if I think it's the right thing to do to shut down my business, then I'll shut down my business.
I got you.
Last thing I'm gonna do is
let the state
tell me what I'm doing.
I got you.
They can eat a dick. I'm personally, I'll do what I think is right, and I generally make like the right decisions. Like I closed my business before the state of Florida
right. I remember
businesses had to close.
Right.
So I generally speaking will do the right thing that I think is, in line with.
I remember we spoke about that. I thought he actually asked me for advice. I'm not even a business owner like this, and I would just say, I think you should do this. This, if I was you in this situation, I would do this. That, and he took that. Not saying he did what I told him to do. I didn't tell him to do anything. He just listened to the advice. He made his own suggestion, but he listened to the people he spoke to, and then he made his decision from that point. So for me to give this man advice about a business that I don't even own and I'm not part of it,
you're a very intelligent person, Jesse. The people may or may not, the people that don't know you, they should know that you're a very intelligent person. You have a college degree. You're a military veteran, Purple Heart veteran. You've seen the world. You've traveled. You are a well-versed person.
I do appreciate that, son.
And,
I do appreciate it.
Yeah, and I've learned
I've never been told that.
Really?
And like the way you just said it, no. The way you just said all that, no one's ever said that to me.
Well, shit. It's on record.
I know my wife said. I know not you, babe. My wife been talking this whole time. What up, Mike Nagoose? He was like, "Where the hell you guys at?" We are in the house.
Who?
We are he's another vet, Mike Nagoose.
We're in a professionally made.
We are
studio,
in Florida.
Sir.
We are in Bradenton, Florida.
We're at the apex of
yes.
So the Crockett and Tubbs show. This is a giant building.
They got fenced in, got cameras all around.
Right.
You gotta get a ID card pass to come in.
We have to put our finger on a little thing, eye scan.
Yeah, it's high tech. It's like Men in Black. That's how it's real.
Yep.
It's real deep.
You can't even find the entrance unless you know where it is. It's like hidden behind some bushes.
I think you got the magic word is 420 to get in. That's the code word.
Right. That's
the verbal code word to get in. But you got to know all the other stuff like the eye scan, the fingerprint.
Right.
Having the code word 420, that just tells you 420 friendly.
Yeah. In order to visit the studio, you have to be 420 friendly.
Yes. But yeah, my wife said, I don't know what she was saying, but I'm sorry, baby. We was talking. I didn't know you. She said it can take up to 30 days for somebody to feel better. I think she was saying about if you're infected with coronavirus. My wife is an RN, y'all. She knows a lot about what's going on. So big shout out to my wife and all first responders out there in the world that's actually helping out and making a
shout out
difference.
To all you nurses that do the job of doctors but get paid way less.
Yes,
I know the drill.
Yes.
And also, nurses have way better bedside manner than fucking doctors do.
Yeah. And they're very conscious of their health because my wife comes home every day and takes that nasty ass uniform off, throw it right in the wash, and takes her bath every day. Every day. I'm pretty sure not everybody does that. So she comes home and take that nasty shit from the hospital off, washes it, and jumps in the towel in the tub or shower. Actually tub because she likes the tub, and she does that every day. And I make sure that happens because I fix her water sometimes. So yes, I'm very supportive of what my wife goes on at her job. So every day I'm up at 6:30, and I'm the first one up in my house. So whatever I decide to do is what I do. So yes, I support everything about what the medical field is trying to do with this coronavirus. I will follow all the rules to keep me and my family safe.
I will not follow the rules.
He was the one that was in school, probably getting suspended, y'all.
Yeah, I did.
I see. I know that we had this guy was like, we got to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, you're gonna be at the principal's office.
Yeah,
you're gonna be.
I spent a lot of time in the principal's office.
I was detained a few times in the principal's office, which is rare. I think that was in elementary school, but being after school detention, I've had that a few times. So I was a little knucklehead. Everybody was a little knucklehead, but I wasn't so bad that I had to break the rules. Because if I broke the rules, I got my ass broke at home, and I wasn't trying to have that. So yeah, I was a little nerd, good boy.
Yeah,
growing up, I ain't getting fight. I got one fight in high school, y'all. One.
Really?
One in junior high school, I whooped that boy's ass.
I got in a lot of fights.
I made sure the first fight I was gonna have, I made sure I was whooping this boy's ass.
I got in a lot of fights in junior high, but it was mostly me getting my ass kicked.
That's why you jiu-jitsu now.
That's why I do jiu-jitsu.
That's why you jiu-jitsu now. They ain't fucking with you now. I guarantee that same person might be on your friends list watching this video. It's like, damn, I can't fuck with Sonny now. I fucked his ass up in school, but yeah, I can't do nothing.
Whatever.
He might come to your class now and want to get trained.
Trust me when I tell you I'm over it.
But yeah, we about to come up on the top of the hour, everybody. We got about 10 minutes. So is there anybody out there would like to share their opinions about the show today? What y'all think about the show? We do appreciate everybody coming through.
Safety briefing. Don't do any dumb shit.
Oh yeah. I'm glad you said that. Oh yes. So now for those that's first time maybe watching this, and this is something that I think I started about 3 episodes ago, I should say. Safety briefing. This is what we used to do in the military. Every Friday, we tell our first sergeant or commander would step in front of formation and make a horseshoe around them. And this is where we all had that camaraderie and everybody get to joke around. The commander or first sergeant would either have the new soldier from basic training that just came to our unit that day give one thing of don't do dumb shit not to do. And he'll ask them, or he'll just kind of give the briefing so he can let everybody go home. So I'll let Sonny give us 3 things of what not to do.
I'm gonna make it up. All right, here we go. Ready? Give a hoot, don't loot. Smoke a blunt, don't be a violent cunt. What else? That's all I got.
Okay, I'll let him give. He probably think of one. Let me see. I'm gonna take it old school, and I'm gonna go with what goes on in society today. Like I keep it same, like I always say. Don't beat your spouse, male or female.
You hear that, honey? Don't beat me.
Wrap it if you tap it. So wear a condom. If you out there trying to be like this man having sex with coronaviruses, make sure you wrap that thing up. You know what I mean?
That was a hypothetical.
It's hypothetical, y'all. We joke on the show. But yeah, if you're gonna have sex, doesn't matter what age you are, if you're not married, wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? It's not sex is fun. Sex to be fun, and sex can be the worst thing you can ever do to yourself. So make sure you wrap it. And don't drink and drive. And being here in Florida, some of these people seem like they drinking while they're driving, and the way they drive around here. But yeah, don't drink and drive. Don't beat your spouse, and protect yourself when you're having sex. That's all I got to say. And like I said, if you decide to want to do some dumb shit, make sure you got somebody right there to make sure they making sure, and you got somebody that's reliable and you can depend on to make sure you don't do that dumb shit. Don't have somebody that's drinking with you and you give your keys to them because you think they good to drive and they've been drinking with you. So when you go out tonight, make sure you got a battle buddy. Make sure you got somebody with you. That's called having a witness. You know what I'm saying? So when you go out there, you know you about to get lit. Like y'all say, I'm about to get lit. Make sure you get lit with somebody with you.
So or take an Uber.
Or take an Uber. Or Lyft. They still out there. I used to Lyft. If I was out there, you can call me. But I ain't out there no more. But call somebody if you know you've been drinking, or call your buddy or somebody. Get your keys. You come back and get your car. So that's all I had to say for my safety brief. You got anything else for that?
Yeah, just in general, if you drive around in Florida, man, like you have a 90% chance of getting where you're going if you actually look out the fucking window. You know,
and not at your phone.
Everybody's looking at their phone, looking everywhere else except for out the window.
And if you leave your house early enough, you don't have to worry about driving fast and rushing. So
that's right.
That's all I gotta say.
I need to trim my beard.
Don't do. Yes, you do. I've been staring at the thing this whole show like, if my shit was like this, which is getting there, but not like that. If my shit was like that, I know my wife would be like, you gotta cut that.
There might be organisms living in here.
I think you got some food up in the bottom of your beer right there.
Maybe.
But yeah, I appreciate we appreciate y'all coming through and checking out the show. And if y'all keeping the count, there was no guest today. So the count, I'm gonna give it out a count. The count, I believe, is 2. And we still are in the 12th of this month. So we have 22, 20.
18.
No, 18 days left. I'm damn all 18 days
shows.
left. So we are at 2 people that called in. So if y'all do the math and y'all want to come in, I told y'all can win free merchandise from my store. It's the 20th person that calls in every month. And right now we are at 2.
Yep.
So
and nobody called in today, so go fuck yourselves.
So yep. So I might like if no one calls in, and then and come July, then it just recycles and work on the next month. So until that happens, we are out, and we like to say thank you for watching the show, and we will leave you with this clip. Whatever Sonny's trying to, I thought he's going. I thought he was going to catch me and make me look good. Oh my!
We'll try to leave you with.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. We try to leave you with this right here.
We'll try to.
So I'm gonna do it again. Deuces coming through like the rabbit ears.
Why is this so hard?
And Sonny is playing this outro for the show.
All right, guys.
Oh my God, Sonny!
I know
you're killing me here.
I know. Where is it? There it is. No, that's not it.
No, what are you doing?
I'm looking for it. There it is. All right, we're out of here.
Ah.